guys, welcome to The Ticker, where we give you your daily dose of what's happening now.
And what's happening now, guys, is apps. Apps are huge. The app markets are exploding right now for both Android and Apple. And we stumbled upon an app suite of real estate apps that are really, really great for consumers, but can also do a wonderful thing for agents in terms of lead generation. It is the Complete Realty Suite, and it comes to us from Daniel Burris. And it includes 3 apps: Complete Homes, Complete Rentals, and Complete Foreclosures. Basically encompassing everything that a consumer would need when it comes to buying or renting a home. And they have an interesting twist on it, though.
Well, yeah, they revamped these apps, not this app, but all 3 apps, so that it becomes a marketing tool for realtors. Interestingly enough, it's not that expensive, $24.99 a month. And what you would be paying for is to purchase a zip code. So, like we've talked about before, if you have a niche, a certain area of town that's your niche, maybe that's 2 or 3 zip codes or 4 or 5 zip codes, you can purchase those zip codes, and anytime anyone pulls up anything in those zip codes, it's going to be your information. But not your information like your name, the company you work for, and a phone number. This is your picture, your bio, your website, your cell phone number. It's completely branded to you. So that zip code encompasses your brand. And when you do this, it really steps up your marketing because anybody in those neighborhoods are gonna see you.
Oh, guys, it's amazing. We've actually pulled up a few in our area and they're not purchased. It's incredible. It's a great opportunity for lead generation. And like we've been talking about with those niches, this is something that will allow you to automate that. So whether or not you're necessarily on that side of town, maybe you choose those zip codes over there because you don't have time to market over there. This is a great way to automate that and really get it done.
It seems very user-friendly, and I think it'll help you market your particular sides of town in a very effective way.
Absolutely. Up next, guys, is, of course, competition espionage. We're super excited about this topic because it's a lot of fun. Basically, it's spying on your competition in the most...
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Legally, of course,
oh,
right?
Yes, absolutely.
So, as far as your spy kit goes, we've got 3 things to throw in that spy kit to help you step up your game and beat the competition. Number 1 is called SpyFu. It is spyfu.com. And basically, this is a place that you can go in, plug in your domain, see what other sites are kind of having some overlap with your keywords and how some people might not be finding you because of others. And it also allows you to plug in the domain names of others, your competition, to figure out what keywords they're using to maybe one-up you.
Okay, so obviously you're not just spying on your competitors, but on yourself as well. We've talked a little bit about that in the previous episode, and that is Google Alert and making sure that you've signed up for it, that you know who's looking and when and why, and how to make it more frequent for them to look at your website, your information, and contact you so that you get the client. And this is really good because we talked about the spring cleaning, making sure that all your website and all your social media, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, that you've cleaned it up and that it's what you want your clients to see when they eventually get to that point.
Exactly. Number 3 on the list, guys, is old school, it's offline, it's print media. Basically, you and your team should at all times be on the lookout for new and old print media that's produced by your competition, whether that be their cards, stuff that they put in magazines, flyers for open houses. You want to pull all that stuff in and kind of present all that at maybe your weekly meeting to figure out maybe what calls to action they're using, what style of layout they're using for their flyers. Figure out what it is that they're doing that's working, or maybe something that you're doing that you think is better than what they're doing, and it really allows you to hone in on what consumers are seeing from your competition and allows you to beat them.
Exactly. This really allows you to step up your game. So we'll move in real quickly to why you should do these things, and that is basically so you can step up your game. Your competitors are probably lacking in a few areas, and the only way to identify those areas and maximize your potential in those areas is to know what those areas are. And the Spy Kit will really help you identify those particular things. Second is, if you're a broker or a manager, this allows you to see who's competing well, who you want on your team. You want to make sure you get those strong agents, and the only way to do that is to see how they're marketing themselves and their business. It also allows you to see what their their companies are offering them, and maybe their companies are lacking in some ways that you can step up the game and provide a better service for those agents. And again, the only way to know that is to use the spy tools and capitalize.
Absolutely, guys. If you have a better way of spying on the competition that we didn't talk about, be sure to leave it in the comments down below and let us know if you've bought any of those zip codes and if they're working out for you. Subscribe for free over on the side, and we'd love to hear from you in the comments section.
All right, guys, as always, you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.